shoved up on my head. So I'll give you a minute while I get mine fixed. I had been organizing a lot of my health stuff and my beauty stuff and soaps and stuff, and I just lost track of time. Boy, that looks horrible. How does that boy with that long hair make it look so easy, and then a grown woman can't even? You know that boy, it's got the long curly hair and it looks like he's going to make you buy a laptop at Best Buy. I can't fix anyway. My hair is just doing its own thing. Oh, we've already got the mod on. Must be Ashley. We got the mod on it. Okay, so I got to do a couple things. I need to make 5,000 feather drops, but when Temu said they lost 3 of my packages and they were like a month late, they gave me all the money for those packages back, plus some, because we had some talks about contracts and their policies and some issues. Hi, Michelle. And so I got some extra money, and I thought, well, I'm going to buy some stuff. I've got on a really uncomfortable bra. Sorry. Yes, this is the shirt I had on. I just put it on last night to do my Temu stuff. That's the only time so I put it back on. I have on the whole outfit with the little leggings today. You can't see them. They're gray. They're gray. And it's a cute outfit. And I have to say it's very comfortable. And it was like $12 from Temu. Very comfortable. It does have a seam in the back. So if you're a fat girl that don't like that, I'm a fat girl, so I don't mind that. My mother's a seamstress, and I know that cutting on the bias is a pain in the so I don't mind it. Hey, Denise. So I've got my glue gun going. Thank you. I've got my glue gun going to start the feather drops. We're going to do some Temu first. But first, I'm going to fix my phone case. So I've got my EMF thingy-majigger on my phone case. If you drop your phone or you have to be on crutches, I recommend one of these. It goes flat in your case and then hangs down. It doesn't interfere with your port at all. You can put it around your wrists and you can go on your crutches and just go on. It doesn't bother anything. And you don't have to fix it. It stays in there just purely from the weight. Hi, Gypsy. Ashley, you genius. And all my times of fussing with them, you know, it always changes. I had never thought about going, excuse me? Now, guess what I'm going to do? As soon as we get off here, I'm going to go, excuse me? I'm positive they did it for me. So you just contact support and say, I want the minimum limit ousted. I'm a good customer and stop that crap. That's pretty much how I say everything. I really am a nice person. It's just I've been through too much this last month. That hooch's daughter is all over the internet going, this is just the beginning. You know who you are. I didn't do anything to you. Your meth head mother tried to kill me, and I called the cops. I don't know how to explain it to her. You know, it's like I need to learn sign language because she doesn't understand the words, you know. And then today I'd been quiet. I hadn't said anything since all this occurred. I had been like, just sharing stupid stuff on Facebook and just kind of keeping an eye out. And today I just put video trumps lies. I think, what else can you say? I've got it all on video. You can lie all you want to, but when we're in the courtroom and the video plays, you can hide your face in shame. So I don't have to say anything because I know she lies. I just got to let them play the video in court. I'm going to do that. Gypsy, we're going to do that. We're going to contact Temu and go, we want this minimum purchase crap done. I'm getting tired of it because it really, like, sometimes it's like today I forgot to put in personalized keychains of the grandbabies for the great-grandmothers. And I went, crap, let's see if I can add it to the order. But because it was a personalized order, they wouldn't let me add it to my order. And I went, what's the freaking difference between a regular order and a personalized order? It's still an order. Even if I have to come in a separate bag 10 weeks later, it's still an order, but they wouldn't let me. And I was like, well, I guess I ain't ordering that till the next order, you big bunch of turds. So yeah, I'm going to call it that. One of mine has gone back down. Well, I think both of mine have gone back down to 15 now, which is weird. It was 10 on one and 20 on the other. And I was like, well, all you're doing is making me order on the cheaper profile. Because I don't care if I'm feeding fish. Them fish are going to live forever. Them fish are going to... Jesus will come and the fish will still be there, okay? The fish are never going to get fed. They're always going to be there. I give up. I've been on the last 2 fish for like 3 months. Screw the fish. I'm done with the fish. And then they start saying, we'll give you $1.50 off of $79. Well, why don't you just smack me and call it a day? Because that's about what it feels like when you tell me that. And I do tell customer services stuff because it's like, that's really disrespectful for how much items cost, and then you give us $1.50 off of an order of $79. And I've actually told them a pimp pays his prostitute more in taxes, and they're like, I wouldn't know those things. I would. I'm a retired parole officer. They get a bigger cut. You're shafting us. They don't like it when I contact a customer. They don't like it. And I told one man I put a 1 star, and I told him a dumb butt. And he sent me to another guy, and he resolved the problem in 2 seconds. I don't have a problem. Y'all know I'm pretty open. I will say what needs to be said. And I won't always say it politely, because sometimes you just can't. Me and this glue gun are going to fight. But I will say what needs to be said. And me and Temu and customer support have had some rounds, y'all. But I always win. Yeah, it helps a lot, because there's sometimes you want to order something, you go, I want to have to order 4 more things to get one thing. Especially when I've made them freaking rich. That was a coyote. Now the dogs are barking at the coyote. That was a coyote. That was weird. We haven't heard coyotes here. It's been weird. We haven't heard them here all winter. Could be that the meth head shooting all winter scared them off. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm using hot glue to hold this on first. Then I'm using the E6000 dupe from Temu, which I heartily recommend to do this. And I always put mine upside down because of the way my hands work. And I'm sticking this puppy back on here because I popped it off the other day and went, well, crap. And I don't like the way that the glue smell, but I'll deal with it. Hey, get away from the glue gun. We might blow up. Don't drip. Hang on. I'll be with you in just a second. Bear with. If you've watched Miranda Hart, bear with. Bear with. Don't drip. I swanny to my soul. Okay, this is one of those tubes with the jewelry head on that you got to put the needle back in the tube. And let me remind you at this point that I am blind and my muscles in my hands don't always work. I feel like I can conquer the world now. I got that in there. Okay. That's done. Let me lay it to the side. And then we're going to go through a bunch of crap. Because since they give me a bunch of money back, I bought stuff that I otherwise would not have purchased. Because it was free money. Therefore, I thought, I can buy whatever I want. Bear with. I love Miranda Hart. She makes me laugh. And I've had to watch a lot of stuff that makes me laugh lately because I've been in my angry phase. I'm trying not to be in my angry phase. But I get up and I'm like, I'm not going to be angry today. I'm not. I've made a plan. I've got my safety in route. I'm not going. And then I start packing and I get angry because I'm like, I'm packing because of a meth head. I'm packing because the popo wouldn't do the job, and a meth head's running me out of my home because the county jail won't keep her and pay for medical expenses, and I've got to get away because she done tried to kill me. Long barrel 22, multiple shots. We went through this for 6 months with hefty calls to the dispatch, over 8 months of shooting, 6 calls of hefty calls to dispatch, and 3 months of holy crap, what is wrong with her? And 2 months of, okay, now she's blaming us for whatever's wrong with her. And 3 weeks of, holy shit, she's going to kill me. And I had to live stream it on YouTube before the cops would respond. So if you want to go back to my live streams, it's like 44 minutes and some odd seconds. It's an education for everybody. Okay, this seems to be sticking pretty good. I'm going to let it dry overnight. And then if that works like easy, and works on the jewelry stuff I made, Jesus won't be able to move this. So let's put this over here for a second. Hold on, I'm slow. I need to show you my outfit, but I don't want to show you my dirty kitchen because I haven't got my kitchen clean. I've been working on laundry and sorting clothes and getting packed. But it's this shirt which flares out to hide a multitude of sins. And look, I'm actually going whoop in now. Isn't that something? Boy, stress will really take the weight off of you too. But then it's got these gray capris, which are really comfortable and don't roll up above your knees. I like them. They pinch right below your knees. Like they're not as long as most capris, but they pinch right below your knees, and I like them. I like the length. When I cross my legs, it allows the fat to stick and hold. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Don't lie. So that's why I like them. Y'all know every one of my sins. Don't act like you don't. Okay, let's see here. Let's put our dupe glue back in the bag because we have learned our lessons about not doing that. We really have. Okay, sometimes my chat freezes, so if like I'm not responding, I apologize, but we're gonna get on the road. So since I got, oh, it fell apart. Since I got money that I didn't have to work for, and I didn't really know how that felt, because I used to work 80 hours a week at least. Oh, hello, we're over here. This is actually the clean curio. This is my craft hoarder curio. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Since I got, okay, Gypsy, since I got, and I've got on my EMF pendant today. I put on the green one to match the green. Although the blue one would have done well too, but I wanted to bring up the green. And my coyote tooth. I've been wearing my coyote tooth like it's with me all the time right now. Don't ask me why. It makes me feel better. Anyway, since I had money that I didn't have to earn, they just gave it to me for being buttholes. I was like, wow. And then I was like, I should buy craft. Then I've already got all this craft stuff I'm working with. You see this? Elizabeth, buy something that you actually want, that you want to buy, but that you would never spend the money for. I got an LED projector, one of those that you hook to the phone. And you can hook it to this one you can either plug up or hook to a battery pack. And you can play any movie from any application or any download, or even little memory things. You see how techie I am. Where is Sabrina when you need her? But you can, and I got the $4 screen too. I'm crooked. There. This is the only time in life I'm crooked. I got the screen for it too, but honestly, Mom and Dad have a white house. So I'm thinking we all get a patio chair and have movie night. Okay? Because that's, I was thinking I was going to get there tomorrow night, but I have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning, and I have to finish packing all my medical crap, crutches and rolly carts, and it's going to take a couple of runs down for Dad. So he's going to do the first run and then the second run, and then I will be there Thursday, because where I've been so sick, we haven't even done our taxes yet. Talk about last minute. So Thursday after the taxes at 8:15 in the morning, when your husband gets at midnight, that's rough. Then as soon as that happens, down the hill I go. So I changed over all the delivery stuff, all my food deliveries. I got all that changed over today. I have just done so much crap in I'm just exhausted from being on the phone even. Okay, so I have looked at these. How many of these Gypsy, I thought if we actually go stay in the Conestoga wagon, I'll just bring a battery pack and we'll just put it on the top of the wagon tent and watch a Western movie while we're in the Conestoga wagon. So Abby can have some fill in about what movie she wants to watch, but listen, we get to veto if it's a stupid choice. Okay, because you're in a Conestoga wagon. You must watch a Western, okay? So I'm going to try to do that before it gets hot at night, but not while it's cold. It's freaking cold here right now at night. So this is what it looks like. It's got a lot of little buttons I'm going to have to learn. It's got like 7 little buttons I'm going to have to learn. They had a tripod for it, but then I looked at the screw hole. It looks the same as my big 42-inch tripod that bends that I just got with a ring light. So I thought, no, thank you. I'll just use my tripod that I just got. I think it will fit. I think it will screw right in there. So you can hook HDMI, AV, you've got a plug, and it's got an AV plug here, US plug. It's got these if you want to hook to, I guess a TV or something else. Here's the thing that I like. It comes with a flipping remote. Hello, no batteries, but I'll take the remote. And then you can just hook it to, you can use any normal like charge cord and hook it to your phone, Android or iPhone or other. They've got both options. And you can make it from 80 inches to 150 inches. And apparently it's got a pretty doggone good speaker. So as soon as I use this, I'll give you feedback on it. I'm thinking if I have to really irritate my folks, I might as well bring entertainment. Which my dad loves my karaoke machine because he can call the cows with one cow and he doesn't have to yell and scream because it. So I think I'm going to take my karaoke machine for my dad to call the cows while I'm there. That's the most redneck thing I've ever said. That's the most redneck thing I've ever said. But I'm going to take my karaoke machine so my dad can call the cows. I'm sure me and Mama will sing some too, but Dad's going to use it to call the cows. Or he'll get on it to call Ruby after she chases a bear coyote off and go, Ruby. He named her, she's a Tennessee Hound Dog. If you've listened to the Osborne Brothers, Tennessee Hound Dog, and then it goes real high. And then they have a song called Ruby about a girl they love, Ruby. And when I got out, when he got her as a puppy, first time I saw her, I got out of the vehicle and I said, oh, what a pretty dog. She's going to be huge because her feet were as big as everything. And I said, what's her name? He said, Ruby. And I said, did you just Tennessee Hound Dog that thing? And he goes, yeah, I did. So we have a hidden language. But my dad is going to be fun. I think he might lighten up my channel for a while because I know I've been in a really horrible mood. And this bra is killing me. I am so sorry. It is uncomfortable. Okay? It's that giraffe one. And I don't know. The last time I wore it, it did not do this to me. Maybe I am just really irritable today. Sorry. Let me get this up here. I gotta keep my glue gun over here though. This is the screen that comes with it. It's got the hooks and it's big. It's big enough to make it the biggest that you can make it. But I'm not gonna take it out of the pack because I don't want it. But it's just like a screen. It's just like canvas. It's a fabric with a canvas edge with the grommets. Is that what they call those grommets? Grommets. I used to do transcription, nuclear med, and they had a file that everything was really, really weird. You had to put it in gamut 14. And now every time I say grommet, I think of gamut 14. And if you're a medical transcriptionist, please tell me if I remember that correctly because I always thought that was the weirdest thing, gamut 14. And so they would dictate and they would go make a copy and put it in gamut 14. And this little guy found something really strange one day and I typed it. I can't remember what it was, but it was over my head. It didn't even circle back. And he came up there and he said like 5 times, put it in gamut 14, put the file in gamut 14, make a copy. And I was like, okay, dude, you put like 500 extra words in this, And then he comes up there, Elizabeth, did you? Yes, gamut, yes. And he went, I see what you did there. That was funny. But gamut 14 is apparently a thing. And that's where like, if you have a really weird nuclear med test or CT or MRI that they can use to study, you get put in gamut 14. Now you know. And I was like, why do they call it gamut? Maybe one day I'll research and figure that out. I just thought it was weird enough that I didn't want to know for the moment. Okay, hang on. I got so much crap in my kitchen. Y'all have no idea. I have like created through to get everything placed and put away so that when I leave, I'm not leaving a huge mess behind because I'm not that person. Well, I mean, not here. Just a motel. Hey, I'll leave them a $10 tip and say sorry. I got little things that go on the bottom of my kitchen chairs because my poor linoleum. And I love my chairs, but they're buttholes. So I got these to go on the bottom of my chairs. I know. Super exciting purchases. Your mind is blown. Did anybody watch Smile Until It Hurts today? He put out a new video. Bless his heart. He's feeling peaked. And I need to teach him words. You're feeling peaked. And I liked how he did the Charlie Brown teacher want. Because I talk to myself when I'm home alone too. I talk to the taxidermy. Listen, when you've been home alone as much as me, you just talk to yourself. You just have conversations because nobody else is here and you just walking down and go, oh crap, I missed a sock. Where'd the sock go? Where's the sock? Is it in? No, it's not in the dryer. Well, let me see if no, it's not in the basket. Crap, did it fall in the middle of the sofa? Dadgum, you sofa, why can't you find a stupid sock? And then I'm like, any of y'all seen the freaking sock? And I'm talking to taxidermy, but it's because I am bored out of my mind and I have no one else to talk to. And I'm sure if there was a camera on my wall, people would absolutely adore watching me make a fool of myself. But I understand. I like it. I understood his want, because I swear some days that's what I feel like when I'm in my own home. Especially when I'm having bad days. Yesterday when I did the double header, what is it? I did the triple axle double gainer over the radiator heater. Good form. You know, the only place I bruised was a little bruise on the inside of my right knee where my ribs hit. There's only a little red spot. You would think that would have hurt the worst. Apparently, I'm still tough. But somehow I got 2 big bruises on my wrist. I don't even remember what my wrist caught. Okay, this is Seduer. And y'all know I love this company, Seduer. Hi, Sabrina. I done picked on you. This is coconut. I'm a coconut hoe. I'm a coconut. If y'all only know how my mind worked. This is really weird because the lid is in the middle. Oh, because it twists. I like the angle. Now let's smell it. It smelled like coconut. The other one did not smell like coconut. I threw it away. That big one that was like ginormous, I threw it away. It doesn't. Well, hang on. Let me get down past the layer. Okay, sorry, I had to do that. It's not like super greasy like other chapsticks. It actually kind of rubs in pretty good. Get your corners, girl. Get your crusty corners. What is it all the women do? I'll lose my teeth if I do that many times. Seriously. Okay. It does smell like coconut. It tastes like wax. But it smells good, and it's really smooth on my lips. So I like it because some of those chapsticks feel like they put a layer that you're like you need a windshield wiper off, and I hate those. I like them where they're more like a lip oil. See, it made my lips shine. Don't you love all the noises I'm making tonight? Come on. I screwed up my landing. Oh, good Lord. For the last 3 weeks, I did way more than my landing screwed up. There's a bazillion little bags in here. And I hate these little bags because as a retired parole officer, y'all know what they remind me of. I throw them away as quickly as possible because I'm like, contraband. I'm so weird. I know. These are I think they're toe rings. Yes, they're toe rings. Why? Because when you have ugly toes, you pretty them up. Not to say that my toes are super ugly, but they're not the prettiest on the block, okay? Not that I'm comparing feet, but I'm just saying, I think. These are the 2-level stainless steel that stretches. I always get these because my toes swell, so you always have to have an escape route. Always sit yourself by the door in the airplane. But these are really nice. And so you can squeeze them, and they stay on. Like, these suckers do not slide. I got some last week, and so these are going to go in my travel case to go with me because I've got the others in my little tray, and I've been putting them on. I didn't put them on today, but I've been putting them on when I get up. And I can't feel them when I wear them. I really like them. And, I mean, they're really cute. I'm going to put them on my fingers until Gosh, I'm losing so much weight that fit almost on my... And I'm still a big heifer, but I've lost a lot of weight. Oh, here's another toe ring. Listen, I got a lot of sandals, and I only wear sandals during the summer. And a couple weeks ago, Mother Nature lied and said spring was almost here, and then tried to kill me with mastoiditis. I don't like you, Mother Nature. But she made me think that spring was on the way. And because my best friend has a dragonfly fetish, and I like to think of her daily, I got me a dragonfly toe ring. That's for my gypsy. So every day I will think of you when I wear my dragonfly toe ring. I thought of you. See, I think of all my friends when I buy things because I like to think of you. I'll message you when I get done, Sabrina. But no, I'm okay. I've just had a stressful day of packing, and every time I pack, I get mad because I realize why I'm packing. So, but I'm looking at this as a change of venue for a mind refresh and a calm down, and I get to be around my 4-legged critters. and breathe in cow manure. And I know most of y'all don't like that, but cow manure and fresh cut hay are two of my favorite smells. Don't dog me. I was raised on a farm. And I'm looking at this as something that my body and my mind needs. So I'm just like, I'm really trying. So yeah, so now I have my dragonfly toe ring. So I will think of Gypsy. And Gypsy loves to wear toe rings. And so that's why it was another sentimental purchase for me, because she loves her toe rings. And now I have a toe ring, and I will think of my Gypsy every time I wear my toe rings. And listen, I got 10 toes. I can wear a lot of toe rings. This is, my lips have been horrible, and I haven't, okay. Let me make sure this is lips. I hate it when they give you the English stuff and then they tell you the Chinese. Oh, this is the multi thing. This is so freaking neat. Although it's kind of falling apart. Does it screw? Oh, it screws together. Read the directions. Okay, so this has all of these little things in it. So it's got concealer, and then a lip color, a blush color. You can use that color on your cheeks, eyes. You can use lips. You got a contour. I mean, it's kind of supposed to be a makeup thing all in one, and I should have cracked a darn window because it's freaking hot in here. That looks really dark for my skin. I'm trying to make my eyes not look so, but every time I put makeup on them, they seem to look worse. See? Hello, do something. No, you're not supposed to accentuate. You're supposed to hide. You're supposed to hide it. Okay, I can tell what it is, but okay, let's try it somewhere else. Let's see if we can do this. I can see it shining. I'm also sitting next to a very high heat glue gun, sweating my butt off. Sweating balls. Sorry, had to. It just, my mind. I can't stop it right now. It just comes out. Okay, and then this one is a little bit peachier. And you can use these basically anywhere you want. Don't take that the wrong way. But you can use these as any option you want to use. That was a pretty one. I like that one. I can see that one. I'm not sure if you can. And then you're getting into the ones that kind of dark where you put it. I have to put it in my hooded eye crease right here. And then do a little V line right here. Because I have no shape to my poor little fat eyes, especially since they got swelled and won't go back to their original status. Hang on, we'll blend in a moment. I think that could probably almost be a contour for me too. Yeah, probably. I'm not made for makeup, so y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. But I mean, for one stick to do all this, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. So if I can take one thing and do all this, and a CoverGirl powder smack, I'm a happy little woman. I mean, hey, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, this is not the correct application process. I keep forgetting when I order makeup that I should probably, oh, I got a 5 head. Hang on. Lord have mercy. That was horrible. Okay, that's a little bit better. I didn't draw my eyebrows today, God. I forgot. I'm sorry if that offends you. I don't care. Let's do blush. This just should be like a blush on top. And I've been putting my blush up here because I'm getting older and I've noticed I need to defy gravity. Did y'all hear about Colt Ford? He had a heart attack or something after his concert, and he's very ill. So everybody post up prayers for Colt Ford because he sings this wonderful song called Chicken and Biscuits, or There Ain't No Trash in My Trailer. Doesn't apply to certain people in my area. But he's just got a great sense of humor. I think they did okay, y'all. I mean, I know I still look like death, but I think they did okay. Y'all think they did okay? I like this. This was literally like $2. And I mean, that's going to last quite a bit because, I mean, I rubbed pretty hard and it didn't take a whole lot. I mean, and it's honestly, as old as I am, I'm at the point where I need Bondo repair. So, and my poor eyes are still struggling. But, I mean, for like on summer days where you don't want to sweat off a bunch of makeup and you just want to kind of look fresh faced, don't. If my eyes were better, it would look better. This is great. And it was like $2. I mean, holy crap. It is called, what is it called? Oh, mother of freaking pearl. Not that. It's not called that. Sorry. It's called the Hero Range. Or her orange or hero range. Listen, they give a little redneck way too much time to think about how to say these words. But if you want to find it, take a screenshot right now of the product. Watch me shake. Take the screenshot of the product right now. And you can put it in the search bar at Temu, and Temu will find it for you. And you can go sort lowest to highest and find the lowest purchase possibility. God, this thing stinks, and it's on low. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God. Okay, so everybody's been seeing those drinks where it snickers you because you drink just water, but it smells like something else. And so you don't drink chemicals and you don't drink aspartame and you just drink in water. But because you get your olfactories into it, you trick your brain, which I kind of like and I kind of don't like. But I wanted to try it because, y'all, I'm spending so much money on drink mixes that are like, so I don't drink my calories. Yeah, there ain't no trash in my, since you left me. What is, gosh, that's the best song. I can hear the, he's sitting there with his big old fat feet in a kiddie pool and with his pit bull. And he's talking about his woman leaving. He's like, there ain't been no trash in my trailer since you left. Oh, Gypsy, I got you a dragonfly one too. I did think about you, see? I'm a good friend. Now, what was I saying? Oh, it snickers your nose. And so I thought, well, I'm going to see if I can snicker my nose. So here we go. I got little tiny, hang on. It's just moss agates. I got little tiny moss agates to put on some of my little jewelry things. You're welcome. Okay, so I got coconut. I'm a coconut hoe. I done told you I'm a coconut. I love my coconuts. I'm a coconut. So I got mostly the coconut ones because I'm a coconut. I'm not lying. If like I have 2 bags of coconut mix over there with coconut and lime mix. And when I ever buy the Liquid IV, it's pina colada. By the way, Ashley, Amazon's really slow. You should get some money back because it ain't here. You really should bug them and be like, I want my money back. I did get a lemon because every once in a while you got to cleanse your palate. Okay. Oh, I got more floor stickies for chairs because I'm overprotective of my linoleum that I don't even mop. I do sometimes. Another coconut. But I thought I'm going to try this and see if it works. What are you? They put you the wrong way in the bag. I can't tell what you are. It's another coconut. We should already guess that. Okay, so I got all these. And I thought, I hope this works. And then here is the bottle it goes in. Literally so much cheaper than the other things that they put them in. So we're going to try that in just a second. But we're going to get these little things out of this bag. Check your corners because customs will take things in the oddest of places. I think sometimes they play a game with our minds. Okay, let's see what's in this first. Because I'm going to fill these up with water and I'm going to drink it in front of you. I'll squish it out real quick and then I'll drink it in front of you. And I'll tell you if my nose got snookered. But these are like, you can find these for like $1.28 to $2.01. And they're supposed to last for like multiple bottles, like 3 or 4 bottles. And this is a big honking bottle. It's like 21 ounces. So I was like, cool beans. Now, my Stanley cup is 40 ounces. It's a dupe. I don't have a real Stanley cup. Somebody needs to make a meme of like, you know, when they have that, this is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. They need to do a Stanley cup dupe meme like that. Okay, this is my hoe. Hang on. Double-ended blush stick. It says my hoe. It's probably me hoe. But this is my hoe. I really try with these names. I can't speak this language. Well, I just wanted you to know if you need to get your money back, you can, because apparently I need to throw a carcass in the yard so the buzzards can drive them in because they can't find me. Me and Amazon have had a tumultuous relationship. I missed something. Brooke, I agree. Mommy should take care of themselves, but my kids are 25 and 26, so. And I had mastoiditis a month ago, and my eyes blacked. I had 2 black eyes from the swelling, the intracranial pressure. So there's not enough Laura Geller in the world to help my eyes right now, right here. So I'm just waiting for my eyes to get unblack. I'm still having some issues with some cranial pressure, so I've got to go back to the doctor tomorrow. Oh, cool. Oh, crap. It's double-ended. That turned into, okay, here's the blush. So I have to go back and, I mean, they'll probably send me for another CT just to make sure that I don't have any more mastoidal effusions, but I've been having a little bit of problem with my ears and the pressure in my head with headaches again. So either I'm healing really good and I'm struggling, or we're still having a problem. So, but here's the blush. Let's see how, I mean, it's basically, well, that's pretty good. You can kind of see it. It's my skin. I put blush up here because as you get older, your blush has to go to Jesus. Okay. I'm just telling you that right now so that you will be prepared when you get my age. So, and then they give you a little blender. I mean, not that I think it really helps. I mean, but you can see the color it is. It does have a lot of color with it. You know, and then probably after you use it a few times, you can just use this end. But I always wore jobs where I wore fatigues, army fatigues, and law enforcement gear. So looking like a girl was not really an option. But now on the weekends, I would look pretty. But, you know, at work, I supervise murderers, so I didn't really want to look pretty. You really don't want murderers thinking you're pretty. That's just not a good idea. But yeah, I think all women should look pretty. But, you know, the definition of pretty is different to all women. Some women are very averse to makeup. And, like, Dolly Parton once, you know, she patterned herself out of after the town whore, and she says that Dolly says that did pretty good. I need to brought a blender up here to do makeup. I forget when I order makeup, but you know, when I look at people that are pretty, I remember looking at like I loved to read Irma Bombeck when I was young because she made motherhood and being a woman fun. And I was raised in church in a very religiously strict. Oh, how pretty. Okay, I bought this just it's for sentimental purposes, but it has a use as well. But I totally bought it for sentimental purposes. So you're going to see how Temu gets me. But let me finish my thought. So I like to read Irma Bombeck. She was a very normal, natural-looking woman, but she was terribly smart. And she was so articulate with her words and her emotions, and I just devoured all of her books because it was a really good relief for me when I had young children, because you transition when you have children, you become a mother, and that changes many things about you physically, mentally, emotionally. And so I love to read Irma Bombeck. I also love to read Daphne du Maurier. I also love to read Laurel K. Hamilton, a little edgy for some people I know, but I also love to read the classics. And so in my brain and in all the books I read, the women that were the heroes, and because I hate to say heroine because I used to be a parole officer, I hate that word, but the women that were the heroes of many of the books I read were the plain women whose beauty was internal. And so I never valued a lot of the outside beauty. And I thought, if somebody only likes me for things that I can wipe off, where are they going to go when I wipe it off? So I just have always valued internal beauty. But this is how Temu gets me because, as y'all know, my papa was an engineer on the railroad, and he played the fiddle. And when I was a teenager, I took fiddle lessons and I played the fiddle, and I was actually pretty good. Not as good as I should have been, but I was pretty good. And I probably couldn't play nothing now for my shaky tremors from this stupid disorder, but anything I see that is a fiddle, it reminds me of my papa. And no, it's not a violin, it's a fiddle. That's where I'm from. This was beautiful. Do you know what it is? It's lipstick. I gotta figure out how to get into it. Because I don't know how. I don't know how to get into it. But it's lipstick. How do you get into it? There's got to be a trick to this. Or maybe I have one too many. Anyway, it's a red. It's not a red. It's a darker red lipstick. Holy mother of pearl. How do you get into it? What did it say what tint it is? Why, heck no. It's in freaking Chinese. But if you want to see, they only had 2 colors, and it's hard to find the really pretty, like, classic red. So if you want to take a screenshot of this and put in, you can go and find it. And my hands, I know, are shaky. My neuromuscular, I've been doing a lot the last few days packing and stuff. My neuromuscular disorder's driving me nuts. You can screenshot that, and it'll go and search for it in Temu and find it for you. But it's lipstick, and this is the top of and it's the wand. And I can see it wanting to come apart, but I don't know exactly how it comes apart. Oh, found it. Got it. Sorry, my hands are not functioning today, okay? My body is not doing well. See, this is more of like a orangey nature red. Oh, heck, who cares? Ooh. Wow, that is sharp. You're cute as though. Can you see, understand what I say when I do this? I mean, it's good. When I let my hair down, it'll probably be better because I have coppery hair. But that's how they got me. Not that I'll use all of this ever, but it was a fiddle. And it made me think of Papa. So I ate it right up. And I think this is gorgeous. And for people that are sentimental for these reasons. And it's a pretty color. I don't have good lips. I don't have lips. I'm not Kylie Jenner. I'm not. But it's a pretty color. It's vibrant. It'd be a good summer color, good, spring and summer color. But if you, at the end of the year, if you wanted to put like a darker liner and then do this and then patch in a little darker, you could make it work for fall and winter too. I act like I know what I'm talking about. That's funny. Okay, let's try on it. Let's open it. Let's crack this puppy open and see how it works. Because, oh, now I'm going to get lipstick all over it. Dang it. Oh, and they sent me one with it. Well, how nice are you? What is this? It looks like wild berry. It's got cherries and blackberry. Okay, so that's a big sucker. Okay. Oh, and it's got a handle. Well, ain't that neater and Peaches not half as fuzzy. I got the turquoise because that's my color, and all the others I didn't like. Okay, so you pop the top again. God, why is everything so hard to work today? Oh, it's got a locking mechanism. It has a locking mechanism. So don't tell me. I did it right. Oh, you gotta do that. Okay. So the white part has to be slid up, and this bottom part you push and it opens. And when you push it, when you close it, you have to pull really hard, and then it's really easy to open. So the circle thing is supposed to just go around this, okay? And I need to attach the straw that's inside. Oh, God. I'm not having a hand day for this, y'all. Okay, hang on. Bear with. Let me go and wash everything out. Y'all can look at my notoriously hideous craft curio cabinet behind me, okay? Hang on. It takes me a moment to walk because I'm slow. And I left my crutch in the other room, so don't tell my husband. He would be very mad. Washy, 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 washy. Washy, washy. Open that. Washy, washy. Okay, now let's turn it all the way to cold. Oh, I tested my city's water the other day, and it was very pure, and I was very surprised. Like, totally surprised. Okay, I've got the bottle full. Hang on, let me hook the straw in. It is a silicone flexible straw. So you shouldn't have breakage or anything if you hand wash it, get you a straw cleaner, and don't put it in the dishwasher or anything. Okay, hang on, come back. I had to wash it pretty decent because I don't want to, listen, I'm country and I've ate a lot of dirt, but I don't know who handled that before they sent it to me. Okay, let's try coconut because y'all know I'm a coconut. I'm a hoe for coconut. Man, I'm going to get lipstick all over this. Doggone it. Oh, I smell it. Where do I smell it? Okay, how does it go on? Look at the pictures. Let's look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Does it go up or down? Refreshing, healthy, long-lasting. But does the thing go up? Okay, it looks like the picture goes up. Okay. Buddy, if I... that one is so much like coconut. Okay, it's got a definite shape to it. So you have to be a little rough. That's got such a coconut smell to it that if you put your nose too close to it, it smells like tobacco. I'm not lying. Okay, hang on. I don't want to get lipstick all over this thing. Whoo, it smells like Red Man up in here. Woo-hoo-hoo, buddy. Ain't no Levi Garrett. That is plum Red Man. Wow. Hang on. Let me find something to bat my lips on. Is that what you call it? Blot my lips on. I'm such a horrible girl. Seriously? I'm in the kitchen. Hang on. Let me get a towel. Longest Temu haul ever because I was so not prepared to have lipstick. Okay, come back. Y'all. I don't think coconut's gonna be my favorite flavor. I don't know. We'll see how it tricks my olfactory. I don't think it's going to. You notice I have a gnome? Yeah. Certain people always buy me gnome stuff. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. That's weird. I still got lipstick on it. I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh, I still got water in my cup. I washed it. Honestly, you have to breathe deeply when you drink, which are two things that I don't think go together. I do like the bottle itself, though, and the design of the bottle, because I don't have to tip it constantly, and I'm not trying to find a straw, because that makes you look so stupid when you're, trying to find your straw. You look like a drunk woman at 3 a.m. at the bar. I love my Stanley cups, but they make you look kind of silly sometimes. Okay, so I don't know if I'm supposed to do something else to this because it just seems like it's not doing what it should do. It's got a bottom layer to it that I think pops off. Hang on. Okay, now it's starting to smell more like coconut. But I think this comes apart. You know what you should do before you buy things? You should read the instructions. Have you learned anything from me? We were talking about those things. Yeah, I was like, they kind of snoop you. They kind of snooker your nose. It's got a thing that comes off the bottom. But I don't know if it's supposed to come off or not. Maybe you're supposed to open it to have more flavor. Oh, I wish I spoke Chinese. It came with no instructions. I mean, they do have pretty good. Choose your favorite flavor. Yeah, I did that. Long-lasting, healthy, refreshing. Yeah, but do you pop the snot out of it before you put it on there? I don't know. Anyway, if you see this line, it's got a line in the middle, and it looks like it opens up for more flavor. Ugh, I don't know if it does or not. Hey, Colin, I'm doing better tonight. I've packed and rested all day, but now I'm trying to figure out this stupid cup. And I swear that smells like tobacco. I'm not even lying. Hang on. Let's try the berry and see if we have better luck with the berry. I mean, push come to shove, I'll push some lime in that so I overwhelm the, that one. So, now, do you come apart? You look like you open up too. Why do they all look like they open up? Seriously, I don't understand these. Oh, good Lord, somebody Google these. What's the name of it? Oh, come on, give me the name of it. What's the name of it? Seriously? What in the crap? It has no name. Capsule automatically returns after closing the lid. What? Where did you go? If I return the lid, do you open? Are you supposed to open? Because right now they all smell the freaking same. Oh, I need needle nose pliers. Anybody got any? Anybody tried these? They don't have them in stock. It's hard to find them. Yes, they've got the little bottles and stuff, but it's hard to find them. I can't figure them out. I think this comes off. I don't think that is. That right there is why I had 2 children by the time I was 21. That was difficult. I mean, it looks like it's on there, right? I refer you to my last sentence. Maybe it's just that my brain knows it's being duped. I mean, it smells nice. It's better than smelling a Stanley Cup. I don't mind the smell of stainless steel, but I mean, it is better than Stanley Cup. But I swear this is supposed to open somehow. That got a little bit better. Maybe it's as they get more and more open, they do better. I don't know. But anyway, what I found out is like the circle things fit on these too. So I'm going to try that. Lord, I don't know if I need a bread knife. I had a pair of needle nose pliers. Oh, I found them. Oh, God. Sound effects and all tonight, y'all. It's just, listen, it's been a day. I don't know if it comes open, but I'm willing to see what's in it. They smell like trout when it goes bad. I think trout is the stinkingest fish I have ever smelled in my whole goddamn life. Unless it is cooked, well, like skin on in the skillet. When you take it apart, I don't know. Something changes about it. Okay, maybe it's not supposed to come apart because I'm using quite the pressure with my needle nose pliers and we're not having any luck. Okay. I guess it's just supposed to come through that little bitty hump. I don't know. I don't know. Are you supposed to peel off the sticker? I don't know. Does that top come off? I need better hands. Oh, this looks like it pops off. It makes this too hard. I like tuna fish salad every once in a while, but whoo, the whole neighborhood knows when you make it. Why can I not figure this out? Y'all, after that amount of pressure, I'm going to say it's not supposed to do that. I think I'm going to be getting the circles to compare it with. That's why I only bought a couple. I'm going to put some lime juice in this, then I'm going to get the circles to compare it with. And I'm going to be watching YouTube videos later to figure this out. Because I be stupid sometimes, okay? I mean, I smell it, but I still think it's just water. Maybe it's just because my nose knows it's getting snookered. My nose knows. That could be it. Just saying. Could possibly be it. You should see the bag of garbage that's going on over here. Okay, I got one more small bag, and I'm saving the others. We've got 2 more, and we'll save those for tomorrow because I've got to finish them correct tonight. Why do they use multiple bags when you can't have plastic straws in California? I don't understand. One of these is something y'all can't see. And I would say it's that one because that's the smallest package. Y'all have seen enough of my underwear. I ain't showing you anymore. I draw the line. Oh, I got my mama that. Y'all are going to love that. That was in a whole bag all on its own. That was stupid. Good Lord, I went a little crazy, didn't I? Oh, that's cute. Okay, hang on. Look in your corners, plus customs, you know. Okay, hang on. We can get through this. This is not bad. Let me rearrange everything. Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh, these are new slippers because I kill slippers horribly. And I needed a new pair, but I wanted to feel bougie. So I got the hairy ones. I got the hairy ones that your toes show. And this will not only be comfy, but air conditioned, but also make me want to, keep my toes painted this summer. Aren't they cute? So it's kind of, it makes you force yourself to do pedicures. So these are great. You found out how? How do you do it? 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 I rely on y'all way too much. Put pot on bottle and pull up the top. Do the easy things, Elizabeth. But what if the top don't pull up? It just slides off the straw. Mother trucker. Pull pot on bottle, pull top up, and it will activate the, but it just pulls up the straw. Okay, it is now a battle. By golly, I'm gonna win. You're supposed to freaking drink it. Why isn't this difficult? Crap. Why? Y'all, I've got needle nose pliers. If I harm myself, somebody calls 911. Okay? I mean, accidentally, not on purpose, YouTube. Don't even. I'll send you the video. Holy crap! I'm like, I'm pulling on it. And it's not want to. Okay. I would get the short best one. I would in any circumstance. It would be me. Okay. We'll figure that out later because Ashley's going to send me the video. Okay. Moving on. Do y'all just come in and watch me fail constantly? Do you really? I said it's a watch and learn channel. I have trouble with really simple things sometimes. I got this because it was cute. And I have a lot of little blue jean shorts that I thought it'd be cute with. I liked that. And it was super cheap. I mean, it was super cheap. And for the pattern and the fabric is really nice. Really nice. Oh, and they rolled the seams before they sewed them. See, we'll go with that. It's their fault. The bottom is just serged, but on this stretchy knit material, I don't mind that because if they serge it, my mother has a serger, it won't come undone. And if it does, I'll just run it through my mom's serger. So I don't mind a serged end, but I like that they rolled all the other seams. These are not adjustable, but it's got a high neck on it, so you're not going to show your bits. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I just said bits way too much. Okay. Let's do this again. I'll figure out how to fix that, and then I'll feel really stupid. Oh, I just got this plain white high-low tank. It's high in the front, low in the back. You know what a high-low tank is. It does got a fat girl seam in the back. I don't care because I know I'm fat. But I like the cut on the arms right here. It's more like a muscle tee cut. I like that. And I have got cami things to wear under these. And I've got flowy skirts that I want to wear this summer. So I needed some neutral color tops that could go with anything. Bro, it's killing me. And I've worn it before and it's not done this to me. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just irritated and literally all my panties are in a bunch. Oh, this is going to be the shirt I wear tomorrow. Should I save it for tax day? I don't know. Everything is figure outable. Everything is figure outable. Sabrina is fixing to get a Temu haul from me. And I expect a Temu haul. There is one thing in there for Anthony. I did spend a little bit of a chunk on Anthony, but then there's more stuff in there for you. But this is my favorite shirt. Everything is figure outable. See, I don't even take the words apart, so it's perfect if they're all together. Why, Suchi, are you turning feminine? It's because I'm so pale. Now, when I get into the summer and I actually tan a little bit, and you can actually tell that I have some native blood in me, certainly can't tell it now, then I'll turn into, I'll look better in different colors. I look really good in like a orange, like a peachy orange. And that's not one of my favorite colors, but I look really good in it. But it's not my favorite color. We're stressing Colin into learning about female things. I'm learning about female things. Okay, I got this just because it was like literally $2.96, and I go through nightgowns like you would not believe. And this is, I thought it was funny because I always say I'm the prize heifer, so it's got cows on it. It says moo. I can be the prize heifer. Plus, since I'm going to be at a cattle farm for a while, I think this is doubly funny now. So, moo, and it's like mid-thigh length or right on your knee if you're short like me. So it's built really nice. They rolled before they stitched. And they double serged the hem. Kudos to you. I mean, for $2, I couldn't buy this fabric for what I bought for this. What I spent for this. I like that. The shoulders are not adjustable, but I have big old heifer shoulders, so it doesn't matter. I really think this is cute. And hey, it makes me laugh doubly funny now because of where I'm going to be. This is the last thing I want to show you. I got this from my mom. Y'all have seen my 3 hearts hanging off of this right here. It's got all my grandbabies' names on it. Well, I got one for David's mother, and then I found one that my mother would like better. And so I got her this one. Oh, and they've even got their own protective coatings on there. So each heart is one of those stretchy bracelets. What do they call, like the Anna? What were they? Annie and something other. Anyway, it's stainless steel. And I think this will probably suit her more than the ones that I have that just go everywhere. And each heart has not only the first name, but the middle name of her grandbabies. And I picked a very beautiful font. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, man, I picked a pretty... I can't show you because I'm not going to show you their names. But I picked the most beautiful font. Well, y'all know my granddaughter's name. She's Ellie Mae. That's what that one looks like. I picked the prettiest font. Is that not pretty? Boy, it's hard to see. Ugh, that's a pretty font. And this was, not expensive at all. And so if she loses it, heck, I'll just get her another one. But I'm going to leave the little plastic things on. So she now has all her great-grandchildren on a bracelet for her. Ah! So, see, I'm thoughtful. I try. It is cute, isn't it? I mean, it was like $2.96. It was not expensive, y'all. Y'all, Mother's Day, get on Temu and get with it because find your crap now before everybody else buys it up. They've got some awesomely gorgeous stuff like this for super low prices. I need to make sure to put all this jewelry in the same place so that when I see Gypsy, she can get hers. Gypsy, I'm going to put yours in my pocketbook so that whenever we see each other, I know I'll have my pocketbook with me. And then it's going to be in the front zipper pocket. So you have to remember that too, not just me. Okay, now let's look at our beginning owl. Okay, this is where I got last night. I've got to make 50,000 long feather dangles. This is going to kind of be his chest and his outside. Then he's going to have eyebrows up here, but I've got to give him like 50 long feather dangles with beaded tops. Not my favorite thing to do. But it has to be done because Leanne is a very good friend. She's one of my Queen family friends. She will always be family to me. She is a crafty heifer herself. And she just said, I've not been able to do this, and you're really handy with this. Can you try? And I was like, sure. So I'm going to try to do this for my friend Leanne because she's sweetie pie and I love her. So I didn't get to see her at the last, hey, those cut too. I didn't get to see her at the last convention because she was sick. And then the last convention I went to. And then this last year, which was the last convention, the last North American Queen convention ever. We were such a good family. I was sick, so we missed each other. But she still sent me earrings that she made, little guitar pick, and it had the final Queen convention on them. I wore them one night on a thing. I've got them. I cherish them. She's so sweet. And she made sure, my friend from Louisiana, my friend from Oklahoma made sure that I got those. And I thought, how sweet are they? It is a, hey, if you can rock it, go with it. That's what I say. Ow. I'm dressed like a grandmother crafting with Freddie Mercury tattoos. Oh, goodness, I'm a strange one. Okay. We're going to find the beads we want. God, this girl's killing me. Okay, so I think I'm going to use these big honkers. And I'm going to see how many I have of those. And then if I have to go back, I will evenly space these out. I turned into Mike Tyson. I will evenly space these out. And then I will go back and use the smaller buffalo horn ones if I need to. And so I found that. Now I've got to go through my friendly fowl feathers. Some of them have had some rough days, I'm not going to lie. But you can actually preen these if you want to take some time and preen them back out. You just kind of have to sit and watch a movie and work with them. This one's kind of dirty, and I don't want to put it on there, so I'll save that one for something weird. But I do have some other big honking ones here. And these are actual Fowl Farm feathers. And they have dirty spots on them, but I think it adds to the authenticity. I did salt bath them to kill anything that was on them, so they have been salt bathed. So he's going to be multiple colored, and then in the middle, he's going to be like this. I have a plan, but we all know sometimes my plans don't come to fruition. Yes, you wanted an owl, and I was like, okay, I can do it. I think I can. I'm pretty sure I can. In my head, it works out, but no, we've all seen how that does not work sometimes. But I'm like, sure, I'll give it a whirl. Oh, what a pretty feather. Oh, this would come off one of those ornamental tan clay bank turkeys. Those ornamental turkeys that are Oh, they're so, I've got a picture of one somewhere, and I think I shared it one time. I shared it with a friend on Facebook. If I can find it, I will post a picture. It's my daughter with my bonus dad that taught me about sheep and cattle and all that stuff, and showed livestock with him. He had one of these that won the county fair like 3 years in a row. This is a very small feather, but still it's an impressive feather because you don't see many of that color. So here is a big Spanish black rooster feather. That's impressive. That's a pretty doggone big feather. I'm a heifer. That's a pretty doggone big feather. So I'm going to use the big feathers on the outside and kind of make them look like his wings. And then I'm going to save like 3 for the middle, and then I'm going to patch on either side. So he's going to kind of have that, when they sit, they have the tuft that goes down over the, if you've seen an owl sit, have you? I have. And they have the tuft that goes down between their feet, and then they have their wings down by their side, so it kind of looks uneven. That's what I'm going for. And Lord have mercy. Thinking of getting something from her store. Well, now, you just messaged me. Your family, you know that. You just messaged me. I don't have a store anymore. Etsy was a butthole, and that's been over a year ago. It's still frozen. David just paused it because David was like, it's too much of a hassle. That when Etsy was not paying people, oh, that one's dirty. When Etsy was not paying people, David got really irritated and closed it. And I understood his irritation. He was really frustrated with it. He's thinking about opening it back up. I don't know if he will or not. If he does, I'll let you know. But I mean, I'm making crafts, but I'm not taking anything that's already made here with me. So if he wants to sell it, he can. I don't care. I mean, it'll be his then. I don't care. If you've not been around for a week or two, I'm moving. I had a woman almost kill me, and I've got to go through court, and they've decided to release her because she has health problems. Yeah, when you do meth, you get health problems. So they're going to let her live right behind me, 70 yards behind me, after she tried to shoot me dead. So I said, F y'all, I'm moving. So, this is me in feather form. That poor bird. So these are like the bottom of my foul collected ones, but I've got really pretty goose feathers and ordered ones. Hey, I found more ribbon. And so I'm going to fill in with the ones I purchased and make this one mostly brown because he's an owl. Well, he's supposed to be an owl. So that's the plan. So what we're going to do, this is how you do, if you ever want to try to do this yourself, I don't recommend it. Ow, I don't recommend it. I really don't recommend it. I don't know how long my leather needs to be, so I'm going to give myself a little extra. I'm going to cut about 10, 12 inches of leather. I've got suede, so it's a give a little bit. You want to find the feather you want on the outside. So I want the 2 longest ones that are black that are going to kind of match. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to have to use these 2 on the outsides because they'll match. This one's going to have to go in the middle because he's ginormous. Well, I can match him with this one, though. Match with this one. Okay. I'm going to put this one and this one together because I can cover this one's mistakes with this one. I'm giving away all my secrets. And I've got pin feathers flying. That is lovely. Okay, when you use real feathers, look how thick these are. See these caps? See how thick they are? Smash them. Honestly, you can cut half of them off if you want to, if you don't want a huge wrap. And I don't. Where are my scissors? I'm working with pliers here. Let's see my scissors. Work with me here. Scissors. And I don't want to have a huge leather wrap because that wastes a lot of leather, and leather's freaking expensive right now. So I'm going to cut the end caps off of these. Woo! Went just a flying. And that's going to give me, number 1, less waste of leather. And number 2, are you hot enough yet? Yes. And number 2, it's going to help the, oh, come on, glue gun, work with me here. It's going to help the bead that we use look more adjusted to the top and not so freaking far away. So far away. What cover's that? Oh, that was a Nickelback cover. My God, I'm singing Nickelback. Somebody pray for me. Was that Nickelback? That was Nickelback, wasn't it? So far away. Y'all know how I break into song. So I'm going to go down here now to where I feel secure, and I'm going to start wrapping, and I'm going to touch that glue. I'm going to try to touch that glue every time I go around. And I think I probably needed more leather. I shorted myself. Dad burned it, Elvis. That's okay. We'll make it work. We will make it work. So what I'm going to do is tie a knot that's going to be hidden by the bead. Do I recommend this? Absolutely not. But when you make mistakes, you roll with it. So tie a knot that's going to be hidden by the bead. Your butthole, tie the knot. Hang on, having a slight disagreement with the string. Suede leather is always so hard for me because if you pull too hard, you'll break it. And if you don't pull hard enough, the knot won't lock. Do you understand that? That was kind of a weird statement. So you have to get kind of hateful with it sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to do a double knot there because that bead has got a ginormous hole. I'm going to go ahead and glue this up the inside between the two feathers. I'm going to pull it up between the two feathers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave those strings right there because I'm going to glue them down so that the knot won't come undone. Well, I would if I could get glue out of my glue gun. I have a brand new glue gun. Ask me if I've unboxed it. No. No, I've not. Okay, then we're going to do this. Put the leather through the bead. Come on, come on, come on. And if it will not cover it to the degree I like it, I will do a colored leather wrap, color twine gathering knot wrap, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So this is what it's going to look like, only this is going to be prettier. Let me glue this real good, and then I'll show you how to make it pretty. God, my back. I use Gorilla Glue, and I don't waste it. I probably literally have more Gorilla Glue into anything that I make than anything else. It's kind of sad. Is that going to be long enough? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to make all of this now look wrapped like it was wrapped with sinew. And I actually have sinew, but I'm saving it for another dream catcher. My back. I'm sorry, y'all. My back hurts. Okie dokie. I think I might take a opportunity to put another white feather in here to give him some more volume. These are purchased duck feathers. And I'm going to stick it up through the bead. Forceful like. Sorry. I'm in one of the moods today. And my hands are shaking so bad I can barely do anything. My disorders really were revving up this week. Okay. Now we got that glue. I'm going to hold there. It just adds a little bit more of a puff and hides some of the flaws. I'm always a more feather person as to fewer feathers. I'm unraveling my leather. Okay, let's hope that I got me enough. Oh, thank you for falling apart right when I didn't need you. Now we're going to do a gathering knot on this. So we're going to make sure this piece of string is in our mouth. Then we're going to make a loop. Then we're going to lay it like this. And we're going to go around. And this is a pain in the butt. And if you do this, you will cuss. So just be prepared. I'm going to go about 3 loops. Now, when you glue, you only glue on the back side, because if not, you will screw up tightening your knot. And you're going to continue to wrap. And you're going to hide all your flaws. Keep your loop up at the top and continue to wrap. Hide all your flaws. Keep your loop at the top. Continue to wrap. You can leave a little bit of room because you're going to tighten it up. So don't freak out if there's a little bit of room showing when you first do it. Wrap and wrap and wrap. And if I see a slim spot, I'll give it a few extra wraps so that it doesn't look like it's a multitude of different sizes. You can go back down and start back over and come back up. And then when you get to the end, you go through the hole. And then you find your end down here, which is right here. You hold that puppy and you pull. Are you ready? Here we go. Need my pliers. And because I have suede, I have to be careful and really listen to the tension on my mother freaking leather. Because if you break it, you're foobarred. Okay, got it. So now I pull the loop down in there, so now I just completely got a gathering knot. It's done. I'm going to put leather concrete around that, and it's going to make it all look like one piece of leather. I'm also going to move these parts that are bunched so it all looks one size. Wrapping feathers is not my favorite thing to do. As you can see, I don't enjoy it because it's tedious and time consuming. But when a friend asks for something, I'm not going to say no. Some of these got hooked on the bottom of this feather down here, so I'm going to use my needle as pliers and move them. And then I'm going to put a little dot of glue up under there to hold the bottom right there because I don't want the bottom to ever move. And what I will do sometimes is take a very vibrant color and I'll come back and really go over these with a very vibrant color. But what I'm going to do, because it's a very special gift for a very special person, so I'm going to get one of these little goddamn bells. And you see this here? This is the extra that you can cut off. But this is what is holding the knot tight. So you can tie anything to this because it just keeps the knot tight. I'm going to tie this bell to it. And I just think it'd be cute. So that's why I'm doing it. I just think it'd be cute. And it'd give a little movement and a little bit of sound. And I'll put one on the other side to match it. Or I'll put something else of the same weight on the other side to match it. And I normally do like 2 loops. And then I will wrap and glue the rest of the leather. And then I will put leather concrete on there because then it will make literally the leather like concrete. It will not move. So I've got it wrapped. And then I've got this little like 1/4 inch piece of leather between it. And this little sprig sticking up. I'm going to put glue there and wrap it. You see that? I got to keep these 2 out of the way. I had to have a bad hand day today, mother of... I could say really naughty things, but I won't. Because maybe tomorrow my hands will work. But, you know, I can't take 15 years to make these things. When somebody asks me for something, I try to get it done fairly quickly because, you know, it's a friend. It's a friend. Okay, we're getting right along here. I'm going to burn myself. Everybody who burns myself, they take shots when I burn myself. Get ready to get to drink something. Do it now. Ow. Okay. Now, if I want to get really ritzy, I'll also tie a little color or something there. But now when these feathers move, he will have sound. And if I could find a color... Listen here, I've got a raccoon in the corner, skulls. You just never know what's going to be in my corner. Let me see what everybody's saying. What is your disorder? Oh, I have reflex sympathetic dystrophy. I had a young man attack me with an axe when I worked as a wilderness boot camp counselor. And it messes up your central parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. And so you don't get the right impulses, and it's like a neurological, it's kind of like MS on crack. And there's nothing they can do but treat it symptomatically. So it is kind of foobarred at my whole life. I was able to work for 10 more years and through 5 more leg surgeries before they realized the leg surgeries were making me worse. And finally, they got me to a really good sports medicine guy. And he was like, this is what you have. And I was like, Because if they caught it in 6 months to a year, I could have had a lot of nerve regeneration options, and I wouldn't be this bad. And here I sit with a 6-year college education with my master's in psychology. I should have been doing forensic psychology for the penal system in America. And I'm making dream catchers like I was taught when I was 12 at the powwows. I mean, I don't mind. I enjoy doing stuff that reminds me of who I am. But I enjoyed supervising murderers. I enjoyed it. Oh, and Sabrina asked the other day if I had finished Artemis. Heck far no. I have now. David is working on a couple of bones for me, and I'm thinking I'm going to use them on him. So no, I haven't finished Artemis. He's just still hanging out, keeping me company. I name everything I make, if it has a face. Oh, a diamond twine. Ha ha. Hang on, I've almost got it. Don't give up hope. It's in the farthest corner of the box. Oh, I found another feather too. Okay, can I get it? Can I get it? I got it. Okay. This is the thread I use. I've ordered some other colors and some brighter colors. Also found more glue sticks. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? But this is the kind that I use. And I like the multicolor, especially with people that have vibrant personalities, and Leanne most definitely does. And so what I will do is cut quite a length of this. And what I want to do is actually just kind of accentuate this brown. And, ow. I'm trying to get it even. There we go. I'm going to start out with a slip knot up here at the top, just you run through and double it just to anchor it. Make sure that your little piece of leather is not stuck in it, because we're going to be using him probably to add a charm later. So he needs to be hanging out free. That sounded so bad. I really do think about what I say before it comes out of my mouth, but sometimes I just don't catch myself. Dude, would you cooperate? Oh, if my hands only work the way they used to. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get this started around here. And then you're going to put a little knot in the top. This would go much better if my hands were functional today. Some days my hands work really well, and today they're like, no. We're going to put a knot up in the top, and we're going to slide it down to the bead. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it once. I'm going to put glue here. We're going to wrap it once around the top, once or twice, whatever you feel is right. I think I need to go twice. Once around, twice around. Okay. And then I'm going to split the colors. I'm going to put a little dot of glue here to hold. And I'll probably put a gem or something over that later, so I'm not really worried about it showing. And then I'm going to start taking these in different ways. So I'm going to split the colors. I got glue in my hand. And what I'm going to do is start wrapping it back and forth and kind of making little X's on either side. And it just kind of gives an overlay color to the leather, which is kind of dull and brown. And when you put the leather concrete over it, it will smooth it all down, and you can squish it on. It will look like a seamless piece of leather. Leather concrete is amazing. Sinew is great, but if you use real sinew, you have to chew it before you can use it. And listen, I'm not here for that anymore. I did that for a long time. I'm not here for that anymore. But I just like to add a little bit more color, a little bit more unexpectedness. And I'm just trying to basically put a little bit more effort into what I make for my friends. So I made Sabrina a dragonfly wind dream catcher one time, and I need to make her another one because I know that one ended up elsewhere. So I need to make another one, and that was really pretty, but it was very difficult to bend the willow, but it was very pretty. And I'll show you what this ends up looking like here in just a second, because I'm about done. And when you put the leather concrete on there and it all melts together, it just kind of looks like resined colors, resin of different colors on this. It's really, I think it's really pretty. Of course, I'm biased because I made it. So I won't do this to all of them, just the external ones, because these are going to be the ones that the people look at the most when they look at this owl. They're going to look at the side dangles. So this would be the ones that I decorate the most. And when you have extra string, don't ever cut it off because you may want to come back and dangle gems or something. So now we've got color in with that leather. And when we put that leather concrete on there, it's going to blend it all together and it's going to look like resin the next day. And it ain't ever going to move until the Lord comes back. So, but I really like that. I think to cover that little spot right there, where did I put them? I have fallen in love with these little things, and I don't know why. But they're little turquoise turtles, and to cover up this little spot and to hold this bell down the way I want it to go, I'm going to put one of my little turquoise turtles right here because they're cute. And he'll hold that bell down. Isn't it cute? And then when I get them both made, I'll look at which one's curved which ways, and then I'll figure out which side is which. And I may put some sea glass beads on these dangles. That'd be really pretty. And it just gives the you know, the outsides an extra oomph so that people won't look at it. They see the work and stuff that you put into it. So this will be what I use to attach it to his eyes and his face, which I have got partially done. This is his eyes. I'm going to put his nose here, and his little eyebrows will go here. And this will be one of his sides that will start over here. And then they'll go down in the middle, up, down in the middle, and then over to the other side. So my next thing is I've got to bend a piece of willow from here to here to hook everything onto. Because if I hook it way up here, it's not going to look right. I need to give his body some shape. So I'm going to have to bend me some willow in between. But I think it's going to be cute. And I've got a piece of driftwood that almost looks like the shape of an owl's nose. So I'm going to maybe try to whittle on it if I have better arms and freaking fingers tomorrow. Artemis will be very pretty when done. Artemis is just a labor of love. He is one of those that just, it takes some time. And let's see, I want the eyebrows to match. So let's match the eyebrows. Let's give him eyebrows now so y'all can imagine his face. So, okay. Let me do a glue here and a glue here to hold these until I get the nose. Because the nose will be what holds this straight. It'll be the brace on the face. I'm rhyming. Be the brace on the face. I need to start rapping about making dream catchers. It'll be the brace on the face, yo. Oh, that one goes up like that. That is so neat. We have to have that one there. Do we have another one that does that? Oh, come on. Give me another one that does that. That was a sassy chicken. We got another sassy chicken. I need another sassy chicken. There we go. I'm cutting the ends off the feathers. Y'all should see me when I vacuum my craft corner. It's a mess. Now, I will probably layer these and put a couple more on the owl back side. Take another drink. I just burnt myself. But these are going to be the first of the eyebrows. So you can kind of see the face take shape. Can you see? Now he's going to be a great horned owl. You see the face taking shape now? I need to get his nose on. You need a nose job, sir. And let's see. I really love this really thick, but it's got a blunted end. So I'm going to have to be specific about where I use it. But I want the really pretty feathers in the eyebrows. And they got to match. That's the pain in the butt, is finding everything that matches. It's got to match. Okay, let's do that. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Flipping it over. We're doing this. Hang on. You'll see his next set of eyelashes. Can't put eyelashes on myself, but yeah, I can totally put eyelashes on the dream catcher. I honestly can't put eyelashes on myself. I've tried. I have some that are supposed to be very easy, but I haven't. They're from Temu, but I haven't tried them yet. They're supposed to be self-adhesive and multi-use. They say it's impossible to screw it up. Challenge accepted, Temu. I've just been so sick. I've not done as much Temu in shorts, so. Okay, there's the second set. You see the second set right there behind? It's giving some. So I'll probably put 2 little whoop, whoop right there. Like my sound effects. Thank you. You know exactly what I meant, though, when I said that, right? So I'm looking for tiny feathers now. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Hold me closer, tiny feathers. Okay. I think these will work. They're not exactly the same color, but... Oh, maybe this one worked better. Oh, no, that one's better. Okay. Where should I do this? Okay. Okie dokie. Hang on. Go on my back, y'all. Dad, burn it. Lots and lots of glue because we don't want it to ever move. And I will actually cover this with a piece of fabric or lace or Mike Tyson's here again, lace or felt. And so that you don't see all of this glob together back here. But I have to get it globbed together before I can do that. Ain't he gonna be cute? He just needs a nose, and then I'm gonna put 2 beads here for his eyes. So let's see, what size beads do we think? You don't need the big, gigantic. We don't want him looking like he's on something. We want pretty eyes, but we don't want giant eyes. Don't fall. Let's give him buffalo horn eyes. These are made out of buffalo horn, bison horn. So I have some made out of water buffalo too, but I like the color of these better. Okay, well, no, don't. Oh, God, it's coordination. That would never happen in a million years again. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I got to get his nose on. He's not going to look right until I get his nose on. And that's going to bother me until I get his nose on. Now, later, I will put a piece of string through here and tie them down. That's why I'm putting them a certain angle. But right now, I'm just going to glue them, and then I will lace them into the lace. And I might even go around them with some green to make them kind of glow. Now, you see his little eyeballs? Ain't they cute? I think he's going to be handsome. You're going to be handsome. We might could even give him 2 of those. Let's give him 2 of those. We want him to look wise, not squinty-eyed. I used to have a fender that lived way out in the boonies, like past the sawmill down the road. Fall off the edge if you don't take the curves just right. And I was doing a home visit one night, and he said, "Do you hear that?" And I heard whoop, whoop, whoop. And I said, "Yeah, that's wings. What is that?" That's got a huge wingspan. You got a buzzard or an eagle or a... He said, "It's a big owl." He said, "Duck." And he was looking for his Chihuahua dog. Grown man out of prison, hardened criminal looking for his Chihuahua dog. I think her name was Sissy. And over this house, this had to be a 45-pound owl. It was bigger than a toddler. Its wingspan was bigger than my Kia Soul, lengthwise. It was huge. And it perched on the old farm barn, on the old farmstead barn. I said, "You're good. I'm going to leave." That thing freaked me out. I'd never seen it out. And I've been in the woods my whole life. I've never seen it out that big my whole head. I'm like, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now his nose will go and drop to there. And he's kind of got his face. Now I'll probably add some more tufts up here and put some white, but that's how we start. Now I've just got to do 500,000 more feather dangles. Pray for me. Let's see. He'll be alive. So, oh no, I've missed a whole bunch. What's going on? Oh, bless her heart. You message. You know how to reach me. You know how to message me, and we'll figure something out. So, You know how to reach me, though, Hillbilly Loves. You know how to reach me. So this is what I do to stay sane. Most people would say it's probably not sane. But this is what I do to keep myself kind of busy and purposeful. And I like to make my friends happy. So when they ask for weird stuff, I'm like, sure, I'm game. I'll try it. Sure. And this is what I end up doing. So now don't get me wrong. They normally pay me back for it because they know these feathers are sometimes $1 to $4 each. Especially the long ones. But, you know, they can't make it. And I'm surprised Leanne can't make this herself because she's super crafty. She's super crafty. But this just may not be in her comfort zone, and that may be why she yelled at me. But that's fine. I don't care. I'll help her. I'm giving him some white behind his brown feathers to just add another dimension to color back there. I don't know if they'll look very good. If not, I'll snip them out. No, I like that. That gives a frame. Yeah, I like that. May put 2 more. So this is just his face. His body will be about down to here. He'll be a big one. And so the next thing I'm going to do is get a little piece of willow and hook it from here over to here and brace it. And then I can affix the feather drops to it, and his nose will cover this space right here. And then I will probably brace him very creatively with those craft sticks so that he doesn't come apart in transit. I can talk. So, because I don't want to mail something that's going to fall apart. That's like my biggest fear, that somebody gets something from me and it falls apart. I literally have nightmares about that. It's not even funny. God, it's 10 o'clock. Okie dokie. Let's put some more white back here. I think that adds something. I don't know what, but I like it. I honestly never have a game plan. I have an idea in my head, and sometimes it happens and sometimes it don't. But I normally just keep going until I like what I'm... Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I normally just keep going until I like what I see. I think I need to put 2 right here to kind of balance them out. Not that I think owls need to be balanced out, but it just seems the right thing to do. 2 bigger ones. There we go. And I like to cut the ends off because these will poke the snot out of people if they handle these a lot. So that's why you see 50,000 pin feathers going through my kitchen right now. Lucky me, I used to work chicken houses, so I'm used to it. Now, I will say the biggest issue with this thing is going to be the hanger that I have to make for it. So, because he's got such an ornate top knot, the hanger for it is going to be, I'm going to have to weave it in. Something just hit my gate outside. The walk gate. And pinged the chain. That's what I heard. Look at that. Any pretty? Wait, those are not supposed to be up. Any pretty? That's a pretty face. He's coming together. This might need to be a little bit down. Let's bring him down a little bit. Have you ever seen somebody waste so much time over feathers? There. Bring that down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I like that. That's his face without a nose. I'll get his nose fixed tomorrow. I'm just not in a nose making mood right now. I've got to whittle that driftwood, and my hands are not in a good place to do that. I don't trust myself. So we'll do that tomorrow if I feel better. And I think tonight I'm just going to work on feather dangles. So now y'all know. Oh, well, thank you. I'm blonde. Is it Simple Girl? I'm blonde. I don't have my glasses on. Thank you. So I think it'd be cute. I've never done one like this, and I was looking for a reason to use these doily things that they sent me. So I thought eyeballs, yeah, that it's about the right size. And he doesn't really have to have a body. He just has to have a brace for his dangles. That sounded really bad. So I don't really have to bend any more willow, because if I did, everything I have right now is dry. I'd have to soak it in the bathtub before I could bend it. So I'm glad that I don't have to do that. But I just need a stick to basically hook underneath these eyeballs to hang the dangles from. And then I'll make the shape with each dangle. I'll make the shape of his body, and then his nose will cover that spot. And I think he'll be cute. And then I'll stick, I normally stick some selenite or some quartz or something on them somewhere, because I am one of those people. So I always send them off with a little bit of juju. So Colin, see, we worked with some weird stuff tonight. So it wasn't just a Temu haul. I think he's going to be cute. I'm really excited to get him done and to put him on a background and kind of build a little vignette around him to take a photo and see what he looks like. Because I'm really proud of the dream catcher that I made, Scully. And that is because that's not in my wheelhouse. Those, girly ones are not really in my wheelhouse. And I was really impressed with myself about how well that one turned out. And it kind of gave me my pin feathers. I'm used to them. I worked chicken houses my whole life, but it kind of gave me my creativity back, because I had lost a lot of where I've been sick and my hands have been so bad. I had lost a lot of my belief that I could do anything useful, that my arms and hands were just so bad that I was not going to be able to finish anything for a while. And that kind of gave me back my juju to say, I know I can keep going. I'm giving him more up top, and I just kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't want him to be completely symmetrical, because owls aren't. But I want him to be cute and be full. And then what I'll do is I'll cut a triangle or rectangle kind of octagon piece of felt and cover all of that when I'm done. But I won't do that. I won't do that until I finish him. So now it's onto the nose and feather dangles. And it's 10 o'clock. And I've been cleaning and doing laundry and folding laundry and packing. And I think I'm just going to take a break and try to figure out this stupid water bottle that Ashley sent me the video to figure out how to find. And so the day that I physically go down the hill will be the day I mail the EMF stuff to the winners. If you weren't here the other night, you missed a giveaway, an expensive giveaway from Hope and Tavon. So, now you got to go watch that live. It's Hope and Tavon are amazing, and I've been wearing this one all day. And to be quite honest, I've done better today, because yesterday I took a really bad fall. So I expected today to be crap. And it's not been crap. So I attribute it to this. And I've not had a nap. I've gone all day. So I will crash tonight. But I honestly have felt better and not had near the leg pain. And we're right in the barometric line of a big old chunk of moisture coming up. I should be hurting. And I've worn this close today, and I've not hurt as much today. So I'm thinking, hey, and I've got my sleeping pod right by my head, and that's going with me, and the towels and the pyramid are going with me. I did give David the phone thing and a sleeping pod, and I saved a phone thing and a pendant for Kim, because if I get stuff, my friends get stuff. That's just the way I'm made. And they were so generous. I was able to give 3 things away and still bless my friend. And I think I have one more phone thing for Gypsy, but I have to dig through my craft mess. But I think I had everything sorted out. So I am not going to be rude. I'm going to leave David his sleep pod, and he's got his phone thing. But otherwise, I'm taking everything with me, because I'm the one that's sick, so I need it. So, oh, Colin, you're sweet. I think your wife might have a problem with that. Or she'd be like, that's the craziest person I ever met. I'm real handy to have around in an emergency. Oh, Lord. So did you like it's Brianne Lynn. Yeah, it's an owl face, and it's the first one I've ever made. I had a friend request it, and I've got to make his nose. He's going to have a wooden nose out of driftwood, but then I'm going to make these really pretty eccentric dangles to be his body. This is going to be one of the sides, and so it's going to probably take me another 2 solid days to get them done because those feather dangles are a pain in the butt. So we're going to get him done. David's got some bones that are, that he's working on so that I can, he's starting to sound better, isn't he? As they dry, they sound better. So this guy's going to a tribe. There's 4 of them. I can't remember which one that, I have to go back through my messages. They're going to pick him up probably the 27th at an event because they're going to be at the event. So I've got to get enough fur to do that, which I haven't. I've just got to cover that. And I may wrap this with a leather handle. I may cut this off and wrap it with a leather handle and then do fur and then do another dangle. But I'm going to do sea glass beads on this bone. I'm going to like rhinestone it out. Well, I may put like stripes or something. I'm not completely, but I'm going to make him pretty because he's going to go into a community event and be a communal talking stick for ceremonies. So I want him to be pretty. So I've got some more stuff I've got to do around up here to decorate the neckband. And but David's working on cleaning some new bones, and Dad has actually got a whole bunch of bones for me too, because she runs a cattle farm. So and I just got to sterilize them and clean them, and I'm going to use them. So I'm still going to get my art stuff. David's not that big of a butthole. So he's, he knows that I have to craft or I'm going to go crazy. So, but I've got probably at least a quart bag of teeth alone. So, so I'll have quite a bit. I'm going to try to make quite a bit of jewelry and earrings this year. So, is Hillbilly Loves Matter still in here? He may not be. He'll come back and watch this though. I have been making these little, and I've not got anything glued or affixed yet or resined, but I've been making these little fairy wish things, and I've got little butterflies to go on the driftwood. And then it's got that. This one's got citrine in it on copper wire. But when I get it all put there, you won't see the wire. And then I was going to put 2 of these tiniest little butterflies. I mean, oh my God, they're so tiny. They're so pretty, but they're so tiny. And I was going to say that might be something Grandma might enjoy. It might make her happy. But I've got to resin and glue everything in place. I've just got what I want in each one. And I've got to resin and glue them and then add the butterflies. But he knows how to get hold of me. So I think I'm going to stop for the night because I'm getting really shaky from where I've done a lot today. And I'll pick this back up and try to get it finished tomorrow because I want it done because I'm leaving, since we have to do taxes Thursday morning. After the taxes, my nurse is going to check me so she doesn't have to go all the way to the cattle farm. And then I'm gone. And then the next week, everything will change over to down there. So the next 2 days are crucial to me getting, I've got the rest of the house kind of put together and organized and got my stuff packed. But this kitchen, I think Kim said she was going to stop by tomorrow and help me a little bit. This kitchen, I mean, the dishes are done and stuff, but my craft corner is pathetic. So, but I'm going to have to take most of it with me. So I've got my boxes and my big craft bags. I'm just going to use them and put stuff and take stuff. And, but I'm going to try to have everything done so that when I leave out Thursday, I stop at the post office. Dad's coming to get me. I stop at the post office and I mail everything to everybody. And then I don't have to get back out because I'm going into hiding. So, and I'm probably going to be there for a while, the way it looks. So, not the best circumstance, but you live, you learn, and you deal with crap. I mean, it just is what it is. So, but I will be back Friday night, I promise. And I will do shorts of anything I complete that I want to show you all. Please go tell me if you like the last short with the dream catcher for Scully that I made, because it's getting shipped. And if you think it needs something else, tell me now so I can add it. And tell me what you think about it. And then don't forget your homework for Friday was authenticity. What do you bring to the table? What is your rare gem that people say that sparks out of you? What do people notice? What are you good at? What do you have a passion for? What makes you feel like an authentic person? We're all going to start to compile our strengths, and we're going to use them as a community to make videos. We're going to find people that have great speaking voices to do narration. We're going to start making content to put out that goes along with Sabrina's educational programs. Because Hope and Devon really inspired me because they were so articulate, so just, you had to respect what they were saying because they displayed it with such regard for, I mean, it was such a regal and royal, let me explain this intense knowledge I have, and you couldn't deny what they were saying. I really want to make some really good videos, and I don't mind doing the research and slide making, but if somebody's better at certain editing, let me know. We can email it back and forth in pieces, and then I can put it all together at the end. If somebody's got a great narrator's voice, jump in and say, let me help. If somebody's really great with like animation for editing, let me know, okay? Because I'm a Viva Video flunky. I need help. So we want to really start doing stuff because people are starting to open up and listen. So we really want to start doing stuff to get people to take notice. So that's what I want. Friday night, that's your homework. What makes you authentically you? What do you bring to the table? And do you want to jump in and help? Like, you don't have to put your name on it or nothing, but do you want to jump in and help in some way? That's what I want to know. So I'm still going to move forward. Even though I'm in a shit show right now, there was no nice way to say that, I'm sorry. I still want to do positive things. Makes me feel better. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. There's your homework. Now go check the Dreamcatcher out. Let me know what you think. And then I'll meet you back here Friday. And if I finish Artichoke, that's his name, I'll do another short. I love you guys. Thanks for spending time with me. And I'll see you back Friday. Different venue, same content. Bye, guys. The first time Oscar didn't come running when I said bye, guys. Oh, my God. Oscar, are you alive? Oscar! Oh, he's alive. Scared me. Here he goes.